Hello and welcome back to the Wrexham Way. Hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's episode as I've changed things up just a little bit because we can't not play Swansea at some point this season. Of course, the Welsh derby today as we take on the South Wales Swans, Swansea City. We also have Fulham in this episode who are doing pretty well this season just outside the playoffs, so it could be another episode of misery, but it could be an episode of joy as it's January. It's time to try and sign some new players. So since you guys were last here for the loss to Birmingham and the win against, or the draw, against Middlesbrough, we have played 3 games off camera and won 1 against Portsmouth, a nice 2-0 win there against fellow relegation-threatened Portsmouth, but then subsequently lost 2-1 to QPR and 2-0 to Birmingham, so not really ideal. But still, we picked up a win. 3 points from 3 games is not too bad. What it means for the league table is actually we jump out of the relegation zone with that win, only by a single point. We lead Preston and Portsmouth by a point, 3 points clear of Coventry and 8 points clear of MK Dons. But we are 4 points behind Reading and Luton, so we need to try and get some results going in our favour at some point to try and keep up with them. It's a tough season, but as we are at the halfway mark, we are just about doing enough to keep ourselves in the Championship. We need the second half of the season to go just as well. But as I say, it's January, and there's a few things that I want to try and do this January. I want to try and buy some players and maybe sell some players, including EIE, who was asked to leave the club because he's not getting enough playing time. He wants to leave. Now, the good thing is, he's on a lot of money per week, so that'd be quite good to get off the wage bill, but also valued quite highly as well. So if we could get £1 million for him, he would be quite good. But since he's joined the club, the coaches reckon he's only a National League player. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that one. I don't think we're going to get much money for him, but we will transfer list him for an unspecified amount and just see what we can get, because anything's better than nothing. In terms of the inside, I do have a lot of players for Wales currently in a shortlist. You can see here lots of different information about them. We've got loads of players shortlisted, but not all of them want to sign for us. If we put in interested in transfer, sorting it by potential ability, I'm pretty kind. I'm kind. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm tired, all right? Adam Thomas Parry. He is a player that I want to sign. Now, he's 18 years old, currently at Bournemouth. Nothing that special about him. 6'3", decent jumping reach, decent heading. Thing is, though, £700,000 max asking price is what they're suggesting right now. And if I go to reports, I can see that he's League One right now, which is not obviously ideal for us, but Premier League potential. And that's what we need, Premier League potential players interested in a transfer as well. So I think we go straight in and we put a £500,000 bid in for him. Suggest they want a little bit more with instalments and profit from next sale. I think we'll come back in we might bid for him after the game against Swansea, because this is a little bit pricey, but we could maybe make it work in a minute's time. So he's one player that I do want to bring in. I'm also keen to bring in a striker as well. We need a striker. We need a striker because Mullen's not scoring, Zarantinello's not scoring. No one's scoring, basically. We need a striker, and we don't know much about Kevin Nisbet, but we know enough from the past that he's a very good striker. Is it worth making a punt on him, though? This is what I'm a bit scared about. Or Shankland, because from a scout's perspective right now, there aren't actually many. Not Shankland, he's way too expensive actually. Okay, so Shankland's probably out of the question. Unfortunately, a little bit too expensive for us. Does have a good record though. That's annoying. Nisbet could be the one from Hibs. We know nothing about him though in terms of his actual in-game attributes right now. Very good in FM21 for us at Aberdeen, but it's in a different game, different setting. So I don't know. We just don't have many good striking options interested in signing for us. Like, this guy's the best one apparently, plays in Bolivia, would get a work permit, decent League One level. We don't know much about him, but nothing special. Andre Ilic, a target forward currently playing in Serbia, finishing's a bit low. I mean, he looks like he could be a decent player, maybe. But again, League One level. We need more. So I don't know, striking options could be a little bit difficult, and this game against Swansea is also going to be a little bit difficult. We currently have injuries and suspensions to Gethin Jones, Bryce Hosanna, which means we have no right back today, so Aaron Hayden has to play right back once again. Medford Smith injured and Jim McBangold suspended. So a few players missing this one, some key players to be fair. So it's not quite a full strength team. But this is the team that is going to be taking on Swansea today. We've got Chris Johns in goal with a backline of Lennon, Holm, Oliver Street and Williams and Hayden in the wing-back roles. Thompson and Jones through the middle. Colwill just in front of them with Alexander and Mullin leading the line. So today, obviously it's a Battle of Wales, right? It could be a bit of a whitewash though. I'm a bit concerned about this one, particularly playing away from home. Anyway, before we kick off this game, just a quick reminder that tomorrow we're going to be back streaming over on twitch.tv/TomFM. You guys have been voting for the teams that you want me to play as in the community page poll, which is very good, so thank you for all your votes. We'll make sure we reveal the winner tomorrow when we start streaming at 11 a.m. UK time. So 11 in the morning, my time, GMT, and hopefully you guys can come along and get involved with the stream. And hopefully we do better than this. This could be a long episode, you know. This could be a long one. Oh, dear me. Okay. Well, Swansea are having a pretty okay season, at least this time around. I think they're in the top half or so. I've not really checked the table for where they are in the table. But we have found a ball not through to Ronnie, what, I can't remember his name now, just Colwill. I mean, it's difficult playing this season. I won't lie, it's difficult playing this season because we are just so poor. But that's a great ball through into Mullin, who just can't score goals this season. I don't understand what it is. He's gone from a 30-goal-a-season striker to that, you know, can't even get it past the keeper in a one-on-one situation, like, just puts it too close. I don't know what's happened to him. Or George Alexander, both of them really good players, should be good enough for the Championship, really. Not obviously a promotion-winning team, but should be good enough to get a good 10, 15 goals, I'd say, over the course of the season. But we are just not seeing that right now. Colwill can score though, his 5th of the season, and the depressing thing about this is his 5th goal of the season makes him the top scorer in our team. 5 goals, that's all it is. It's a goal at least. We are back on level terms with Swansea though, and again, every point matters. Every single point matters, and if we can just grab a point here today away from home to big rival Swansea, that would be wonderful. To be fair, we are holding them nicely. They had like 3 shots in the first 10 minutes, and then since then, just not an awful lot, to be fair, which is quite nice. And as we get to half-time, okay, we've done well. You know, I've been down a little bit about this game, but we're doing well. We're holding them. It's a 1-1 draw right now. Take the positives, Tom. Yeah, it's a very different season, this one, obviously, because we've gone from winning absolutely everything to really struggling to get a win. And I think we kind of expected that coming into this season, obviously. But I did think we do enough to steer clear of relegation, and I guess we are technically doing that right now. We do drop behind Portsmouth, and they're currently winning a game right now, but we are staying ahead of Preston at least, which is good. But our goal difference of minus 16 is not ideal. The 3rd worst in the league behind MK Dons and Portsmouth. Actually 4th worst because Coventry also minus 19 as well. 20 minutes or so to go in this game. Oh, there's a corner here. We've cleared it though, just about. I think it lagged a little bit. I was trying to cancel that to make sure we could see the highlights. I feel like there's no danger right now, so I'm going to quickly do this instead. Williams is tired but can't come off because we've got no one else to come on for him. Alexander comes off for Stutter. Let's try that one. Thompson, oh, they've scored a goal in the background. Disallowed though. Disallowed, thank goodness. Let's watch a... Or let's not watch a replay of that. Fine, I don't care. I don't care how offside it was or anything like that. They've not scored. That's the main thing. Is there was nearly a mix-up. Oh, I thought there was going to be a big mix-up at the back there for Swansea, and we were going to capitalise on it. Unfortunately for us, that's not been the case. But Swansea are trying to build out from the back right now. McLean out to Otavio, who can bring the ball forward. It just stands still, though. Had so much time to run with it, just stood still. That's good for us at least, maybe, because obviously they're not quite... Home, okay, good interception, good. Oliver Street, build out from the back, boys. Mullin wins it in the air, but loses possession with his header to Alexander, who can't get on the end of it. Swansea coming forward again, though. It's a long highlight. I feel like there's going to be a goal. And that one does count. That one does count. Okay. Let's go all-out attack, basically, at this stage. Why not? All-out attack. We've got another striker we can bring on, can't we? Let's get... Can I move these guys around properly? Come on, in the middle, Mullin. There we go. Colwill out wide. Let's bring Zarantinello on. Thompson, you need to be... In fact, where is he? Jem Finley only come for Thompson, who becomes an advanced playmaker on attack. Everyone is being pushed forward. Wide centre-backs on attack as well. Let's do that. Let's just push everyone forward. At this stage, nothing to lose, right? Absolutely nothing to lose. Let's just try and grab a goal in the final 10 minutes. Otherwise, we could be in big trouble. Come on. If we concede, we concede right at this stage. It doesn't even matter to me at this stage. We're losing as it stands right now. We may as well lose by more. So let's push everyone forwards and really try and work for a goal here as the ball cleared long, won in the air by Lennon, but then loses possession because Williams is crap and we need to sign a new left wing back, I think, this January. Swansea in the middle. It's over. Oh, dear me. Swansea may have won this Battle of Wales then. Swansea may have won this Battle of Wales. There's 10 minutes to go, Tom. There's 10 minutes to go. That's a poor goal to concede. And it says it all, doesn't it? Ben Williams on a 5.9. It's just annoying that Medford Smith keeps getting injuries and suspensions this season because it's forcing Ben Williams to play. And he's my least favourite player I've had in Football Manager for a long, long time. Mullen, looking for Stutter, can't quite find if that had come off. Stutter was in. Back to the keeper, Woodman, though. There's still time in this game. I'm going to actually shout demand more at them. See if it just does anything of any sort. I don't think it will do, which is rather annoying. Come on. Let's win the ball back high up the pitch here, please, boys. No, we're meant to be pressing, but no one's really doing any pressing there at all, as it's nearly 4. Luckily, it's not. But as the clock ticks down, more highlights. Right, Stutter, win it, can't win it. Just got nowhere near it. There's no desire from any of these players. We need to have a really big rethink, I think, of some of the mentals of our players and try and focus on that maybe next season or something. If we stay up, there's got to be a whole clear out, I think. The issue is bringing players in, though. We know it's going to be difficult to bring in players who are good enough, as the clock really does tick down now. Go on, make it 4. They've not quite made it 4, but with 20 seconds on the clock, there's no way we are getting 2 goals in this time. So Swansea, congratulations on your win. Enjoy the money. Get some lessons in grace and decorum or something like that. And we'll have to just settle with another loss. Dear me. What a sad little life, hey? What a sad little life. Luckily, the board are only expecting us to fight bravely against relegation this season. We're not expected to stay up. So if we do get relegated, hopefully I'll keep my job. Yeah, fight bravely against relegation. They are pleased with me right now, which is good. So that all seems nice to me. Anyway, Fulham in a couple of days' time. I need to rest the players, don't I, before we get into that game. Otherwise, that could be a bit of an issue. Let me rest them all, please. Right, training, rest, 1 day. Great. Try and get some fitness back into them. Again, I'm going to go to my shortlist and who was it? Why has this all changed? Quickly, go to TomFM shortlist. Right, potential. This guy's taken the top spot, Jamie Williams, who is a potential championship player in the future. Well, it's Adam Thomas Parry that we want. Potential Premier League, right. They wanted about £500,000 or so with like 40% in the future, didn't they? So if we put, I don't know, £600,000 down, profit from next sale, remove and exclude, right, suggest 750, and after 50 league games, £120,000. Let's bring that down to 100 and bring that down to 600. And they say we want more money. Let's get rid of the international appearances. That's another 60 grand. So that would be 750 grand. Let's try and make that, shall we? Let's try and do that. And they agree. Okay, that seems like a good deal for a player with Premier League potential. And whilst we're here, are there any more with Premier League potential? Gaz Duckett at Burnley, a little bit more pricey. But again, transfer, make an offer. Like, what do they want? Sort of thing. 2.5 million. Okay, well, that one's maybe out the question a little bit. Ian Davies, currently at Swansea, championship potential. It's Premier League that we want. And ideally, we want players currently playing for Wales too, to try and expand our Welsh setup a little bit. A lot of them are championship and their current ability is all rubbish actually as well, to be fair. If we go back to don't know why this keeps changing all the time. I want to just stay on this TomFM shortlist view. In terms of the best players available are those 2 that we've looked at already. There's not many players interested in joining us basically, but at least we might get one as the offer has been accepted. Hold a team meeting as well. We'll do that and I'm going to say to them, Don't let your heads drop. And they all look pretty positive with that. So hopefully that will result in a win for us next game against Fulham. No offers for EI either, which is rather frustrating. We'll try and sell him at some point. Sutton wants Tyson Allen on loan. And you know what? I'm tempted to say yes, because I think he is a League 2 quality player. Thing is, Sutton aren't doing very good this season. And they've got terrible facilities. So I'll say no, but we'll try and get Tyson Allen out at some point this January. And, okay, contract with Thomas Parry, start negotiations. Wants to be an important player already. Can we make you a regular starter? Yes, he's happy with that. He will come in to play a lot of games. He wants release fee clauses locked in. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, we'll leave them in there. It's still more than... Well, we can't do anything about it, can we? We can't adjust these at all. So we'll leave them in there. After 5 international appearances, he wants $2,500 a week. That's fine. If we can get rid of these yearly wage rises and stuff like that. And a new substitute fee. I'll make it $2,000, $2,500. He's happy with that contract. Okay, good. So it looks like we're going to have a player with Premier League potential joining the club. Although we're not winning much, our under-18s are dominating right now. They are top of the under-18s league by 6 points with a game in hand too. So hopefully our under-18s are going to have a very successful season. I'm not quite sure what happens if you win this. Do you get promoted? I don't know how it works, if I'm honest with you, but they're winning it at least, which is good. Anyway, for this game then, coming up, can we bring players back on the pitch? Can we bring... Hosanna is still suspended. That's really annoying, so... Hayden has to stay playing. We can't bring Medford Smith back on either. Jim McBangle can come back on the pitch though, which is good. Other than that, there's not an awful lot we really can do. The team has kind of got to stay as it is. So it's only Hayden and Williams who are playing who shouldn't be playing, I suppose. Submit the team. We're at home against Fulham. We just had a great team meeting. Let's get the win. Right, so kickoff is upon us here today. Colwill gets the ball out to Lennon, into Jim McBangle and into Pape Holm, Apo Holm rather, comes forward with the ball, gives it away immediately to Fulham with a player that I cannot pronounce. He gets it forward into Dowell, into Helder Costa, and Helder Costa brings it over the halfway line. He's tracked down by 3 players, gets away from all of them. I mean, that just shows how poor we are defensively, right? I went Christmas shopping earlier on today. Did my Christmas shopping. Do you want to know what I got people? And there's more interesting than this right now as we just keep losing. I think she might be in the next room, but I'll whisper it to you. I've got my sister a Pandora charm thing. That she wanted, probably. She got that. More interesting, isn't it? My mum wanted some foundation stuff. I don't know anything about makeup, but got some foundation stuff instead. So that's what she wanted. Got her that. It's Longcom. If you're a makeup kind of... Oh, we scored a goal, by the way. I was looking at the screen. We scored a... Okay. We're back in it. We're back in this. It's Ben Williams who scores it as well. That's rather annoying, actually. But we're back in this game all of a sudden. Okay, I'm more interested in this again. I'm more... 30 minutes on the clock, and we are winning possession back. Lovely. Okay, Paul Mullen coming forward, back to Oliver Street. Into Holm, and Holm can bring it forward into Alexander. Forward to Hayden. Great ball. Hayden to put it into the middle. Surely no one there to meet it. Cleared out from the back by Fulham. As Street. Come on, lad. Into Jim McBangle. Come on. Back into James Jones. Into Colwill. Colwill to Alexander. Alexander forward. Back to Colwill. Who scores? We're winning. Ladies and gentlemen, drink it in. We don't see this often at the moment. Wrexham 2, Fulham 1. It's a great goal from Colwill too, in off the crossbar to extend his lead as our top scorer this season. Great little work from Alexander as well to just find the ball into him. And in off the crossbar. Beautiful. And now Hayden with a throw-in towards Mullen if we get a third goal here. If we get a... Hang on, that says Ben Williams' first goal of the season. Did he not score the first one? What happened to the first goal? I thought Ben Williams got it. I mean, I wasn't watching, so I don't 100% know, but I'm sure on the replay it said this might be the first time we've scored 3 goals in a game this season. In the league, I think. Who got the first goal then? Yeah, Ben Williams got 2, so I don't know why it said his first goal of the season, because it's his second goal of the season. You love to see it. The team meeting worked. The team meeting is a miracle. I can't believe what we're seeing here today. And this win is huge for us, because if we didn't win this game, we would be sliding down into the relegation zone, because it looks like Portsmouth and Preston are maybe drawing Portsmouth, but Preston certainly winning their game to catch right up to us. And with it, we go 2 points behind Luton too, to drag them hopefully into this battle, and we can try and escape. Keeps us within 5 points of Reading too, but after Reading we are like a good 7, 8, 9 points away from the teams ahead. There is a goal for Fulham with 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go. I've not really been keeping a close eye on the time, actually. I was too busy looking at the table. Let's not make changes, because things are working pretty well for us right now. We just don't want to make changes to upset the balance of play. And we've won an episode on camera. Or a game on camera in an episode, I should say. Amazing, amazing stuff. I can't quite believe what we've seen there. Oh, that takes a bit of weight off our shoulders. It was an important win, otherwise we would have been dragged into that. Without the win, we'd be 3 or 2 points adrift, basically. We'd be straight back in there. That win is so important. Okay, good. We've now got a week off before we have an FA Cup game against Oldham, which we should be winning to go into the 4th round, which would be brilliant. But that is what we needed. We really needed that win today. Next episode, if we beat Oldham, we'll probably end up being the 4th round of the FA Cup in next episode. We've never got to a 4th round before, so we'll do that, I think, next episode, should we get there. If not, we'll do Cardiff, I imagine, next episode, but we'll try and get something worked out nicely. So, eventful episode. In fact, was that the first game this season where we've scored 3 goals in a game, apart from the cup game we lost to Wigan? I'm looking through, and yes, first time we've scored 3 goals in a game this season in the league. Really good stuff. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have done, make sure you drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, have a lovely evening. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.